I thought it was a practice that we got a chance to learn from, or not. I thought we really sluggish at the end. We kind of had those move the ball segments. Obviously, we're not scrimmaging right now, but trying to make it as real as you possibly can without that. And I thought a lot of errors, mental errors. So if we got a chance to learn from it, it would be a good day. If not, it's obviously something we got to clean up and take care of. So looking forward to getting out here Tuesday.
When you see that, I mean, what do you say to them to sort of get them
I think
back
you just bring
into
it to their point. Like, these are things, we got to be. These are things that get you beat. Before even the ball snapped. How many? I think, the first one we had 2 procedures on the offense, 1 on the defense. Before the ball's even snapped, you're beating yourself. And, so they're teachable moments, and if we can learn from it, if they put themselves into that where it stings a little bit, then those are good days. You can learn from it. If you just take the approach that it's practice and I'll be good, then you're not going to get better, and we're not going to be as good as we can be. So I think the only thing you do is you point it out.
You wonder where this would come from and what the root of it would be?
I think when they get tired, some of that happens. It's it's not the last day, but it's, the end is near. But I don't know if some guys are just getting through it. That's all. Football's a great game, and you got to be physically tough to play it, and you have to be mentally tough. And I think we just got to help point them out, and guys got to help each other and help themselves fight through that and learn, that component of it.
Talk about Ronald Jones spring.
It's certainly good to have him out, and I think he's doing some good stuff. I think he's been a little bit inconsistent at times. We've got to iron out. But I think he's got a chance to be a heck of a contributor to this team, and for us to be good, we're going to need a good run. And so obviously got to finish up, the rest of spring ball, but then he's got to have a great summer, and he's a guy that's a little bit different than what we have, and we're going to need him.
He seems to have his mind, and he tries to prepare as good as he can.
Yeah, I think his whole approach, really this last, almost calendar year, has been pretty good that way, and I think it's important to him, and wants to be good, wants to be the best he can, and that you appreciate. So we just got to help him achieve that.
Sometimes you lose people when they're suspended, and sometimes it seems like they stay with
him, and KK was suspended. I think those 2 guys. I think KK's had a heck of a spring. There's 2 good examples, guys that have had a negative, come their way, and it's how you respond to it. And I think they've done a great job in their response, and that you appreciate.
We're going to get practice on Tuesday.
Yeah, I hope so. His leg is giving him a little bit of problems, but hopefully, by taking this one, you hope to prevent losing 2 from it. So, hoping so. Tuesday's a long ways away. He's got a lot of time.
What sort of things did you take from having the officials today, or what were you looking for maybe from today's practice, having them?
They sure pointed out, and those are things but I do think it gives a little bit, maybe just a little bit more, that the yellow flag comes out. I don't think they're, Manessa, he pushes off, and in practice maybe, wasn't. Offsides are pretty simple, like when you jumped it. But I think those are good things. Didn't have any holding calls. We had one came up, had a good little discussion. I thought it might have been a grounded, a screen that wasn't there, and he said they were good with it. So I think you add that with the officials, it helps a little bit. Because of the numbers, we're not able to do as much special teams we did earlier in spring. But I think that's a good one. We can see where the holding calls are. So in the fall, we'll try to get them out as much as we can. Some of those things that are, you just want the players to know what they're looking for.
Tyler said he's been working out of the slot a little bit more this spring. I mean, why'd you decide to put him there, and what do you think advantages that gives you?
Well, I think that we got to, he needs to keep growing. And, last year, Devin had, was probably in the slot a little bit more than Tyler was. And Tyler had some, we had a couple formations where he was in the slot. But I think just to be it's a different route tree, and so give him a chance to work on it, gives us a chance to see what things fit him, and then what fits our offense and play to it. So it's just trying to make sure we can keep helping him grow and build his different route trees.
Titus Howard.
Coach?
Titus Howard seems to be responding pretty good to this new press coverage and defensive back coach and so forth. Do you see it that way?
Yeah,